Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered, presented by Street Smart Society. I am Jay Skyline. Across the table from me is my co-host Jack Sparrow, aka and James. And you already know who this man is, man. Fly guy. He's been here a couple times.
Dude with the hot, yo, I'm here all the time, dog.
Dude with the hot.
Yeah.
Let's give him the other 30 tags real quick. I know you got like 30 tags.
It's dude with the hot, dog.
Dude with the hot.
They call me Fly. Fly guy's dead. Ain't nobody been calling me that anyway, dude.
See, after like when I'm introduced to you with something, that's like I fucked that up for like a good year.
It's all good, dog. You'll get it. Hey, I fuck with that P hat. That P hat's hard. I can't even wear fitteds.
Oh, this is snapback. I can't wear fitteds.
Man, what? Never mind.
I can't wear fitteds. Oh, when I walked in the store, dude told me he's like, "There's snapbacks over here." But we got the person, the legend, the myth, the one that we've been trying to get in for. Because it's like, man, we've been trying to get her in since like November. I feel like since we got you in, it's like the second we were done with your interview, so like we need your wife in now.
Right.
And then it's been months since then. And now we've seen her live. We see both of y'all live. That's the testament to both of y'all's great performance.
Okay.
So, but
so we could talk about that now.
Yes.
Yeah. Turn up.
Yes, we can talk about it with knowledge instead of just talking about the speculation of seeing y'all live together.
Hey, that work hard.
Right.
Man. Book us.
But
5 million.
yeah.
Yeah.
But first, because we got into his backstory, I want to get into Pretty Krissy before the Hawk.
Before.
Like what was early Pretty Krissy?
Oh man, early Pretty Krissy was trash. I didn't even want to play.
She said.
I was so horrible. Okay, because I started off as a singer for real. Like I'm from New Kensington. A lot of people don't know that I'm not from Pittsburgh for real. From the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
I started off as a singer. Me and my best friend, we started a group when we were in high school, and we started writing our own music, doing a couple shows and things like that. But then, we ventured off our separate ways, and then I came to Pittsburgh, met the dude with the hawk, and then I started rapping. Well, he actually wrote my first track, and then I actually rewrote it and brought it to him, and then
She killed what I wrote.
Nah, it was all right. I mean, thinking about music now, and then it was trash.
So you can say that y'all have grown.
Yeah,
We have grown. And our performances were still better than a lot with our trash music.
I feel like it's because of y'all chemistry. Like chemistry is something y'all wouldn't lose.
right.
Like y'all could have. I feel like no matter what the chemistry with y'all could be doing music. Y'all could be doing mime shows. Y'all two together would make it work.
Mime shows.
Mime shows.
That might be something,
Ooh, mime.
I'm telling you by watch. And I told her
I did miming whenever I was younger in church, so I know.
that's the second time this week somebody's told me they used to mime in church. I did not know that.
Wait, hold up. Like, what?
I just didn't know that miming was.
You mime to gospel music. It's the feeling of the spirit. It brings it to life. You know what I mean?
Up?
That's basically what it is.
Hey, what's up, dude? This feels like one of them interviews. Everybody just come in and
It's basically what it is. It's unfiltered. That's
we got Jasmine in the building. We got Philly Joints in the building.
Special guest.
Right. Popping in.
Philly knows what time it is today too, since he got his interview about a week or two ago. So he knows what the life is like. So, what was the early stage presence for both of y'all like? Like, what was the first couple shows we all performing like?
I was nervous, and I didn't want to perform without my team. Like I couldn't get up there myself and do my own show, my own set. You know what I mean? I was real nervous. So I always
You ain't do your own set until I think it was an all-female show at Elegance was when you finally did your first set by yourself.
I couldn't get up there by myself.
So is it easy for you now?
Oh yeah, I can get up there easy, no problem.
Is it easy?
I think you should be able to be
Easy.
I mean,
I can do it.
I can't talk. I'm not the one that's good enough. If I get on the stage just to introduce somebody like y'all coming up on the stage,
And that's it. You just
I ain't out here to spit. Might give me a DJ Khaled track one day and just say Skyline the best.
Philly
Joints in the building.
It's like when we get in here.
Hey, he's a sponsor. He can hop in. He knows what.
No.
Philly, he been there a couple shows too. Well, a lot.
Many.
A lot.
Manny,
You know,
another fan for life.
No, the
He was at all the shows when we was butt.
right?
Yeah, still butt.
No, I'm playing. Man, you do your thing, man. I really do respect y'all's ground, man. Y'all's hustle
That's
was
what's
unmatched.
up.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
What time is it? Because we're dropping a single at 8 o'clock. I don't want to be late.
750.
750.
Seven
So we got a
fifty.
special. What's the single that you guys are dropping? Or
It's
you're
called-
dropping?
Can I cuss?
Yeah,
You said it, can you say it?
It's called Little Bitch.
Okay.
It's a song with it's a song with me and Cherry Vibes. You know me.
Bitch
You
bomb.
know. Yes.
Bitch that.
My favorite word is bitch.
Bitch.
You remember?
Everything.
Bitch everything.
Ooh,
So,
get them shirts. We need to make them when they get
bitch
to the
everything.
brand, bitch,
Yeah,
everything.
coming soon. So that's the joint that's dropping. We just did the video on Sunday. So that's gonna be dropping.
Is that the y'all posted a freeze frame of the shoot like yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the pictures and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Oh
Next
yeah.
Friday, we're dropping
And Dave
a
with the net.
video, BZ, on this Friday. Because we got a show in West Virginia. I'm gonna drop that right before, because he's supposed to be headlining out West Virginia on Saturday.
He's at a show right now. Shout out to BZ.
Shout out to Tribe BZ.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tribe BZ.
So was it transition from being a more of a church singer into the rose gold bitch? Like what was that transition? I feel like I can say that because it's the name of the album.
It wasn't a. I want to say it was a good transition. I mean, of course, I love the Lord. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, my mom is very religious. It's always.
Well, that's
been
why
like
I'm
that
really
my
meant to say
whole
for the
life.
family.
You know what I mean? As far as my mom being so strict on me, she wasn't really that strict. Of course, church and everything, but as far as me having my own mind and free spirit, she was backing me 100%. So me transforming from being in mind groups and singing in church choirs and things like that to doing my own music, I always had support along the way. So it's definitely good to have that support system whenever you're following your dreams, basically.
Okay.
So what is your like maybe any future big plans like this year that you have?
I'm just trying to get these videos shot, these visuals. Working on Rose Gold Bitch #2,
Okay.
my album, finishing that up, and then shooting these visuals. So I'm just trying to pumping a lot of stuff out, a lot of music, a lot of visuals, a lot of shows. I'm just trying to get my name out there even more.
Do you feel like you have competition out here in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah?
always feel like that.
Do you think that she does?
Huh? Why you ask me?
I'm just saying you gave it a little extra reaction.
Let me be honest with you. I don't think anybody's matching her work ethic. I think the only chick that's matching her work ethic or anywhere close is Kennedy. No
Shout out
offense to
Kennedy
any other
Bourne.
female, but she just females way too much. And not saying that females ain't doing nothing, because there's a lot of females doing stuff, but it's just
Shout
like
out
at the
to
mass
female.
and when she's doing it, she's just doing way. Like she's about to open up for a Bad Girls Club event in DC. Then she's about to open up for a Love and Hip Hop event in Baltimore this Friday. Like A3C, like the things just keep piling up. You know what I'm saying?
KRS-One.
So
Okay.
it's just it's
Definitely
getting
got a lot of
crazy
things
for
going
real.
on. Just trying to build a resume
Bullshit.
too, you know.
Mhm.
It's always good to have that under your belt, and you never know who's going to be at these shows, major or minor. You know, so you just try to perform your best, do your best, whether it's 100 million people or just
Bullshit.
5.
Shout out to TJ Harris, because we're about to start doing a lot of business with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure a lot of doors is going to open up from that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely. Another reason why we were personally excited to get you in is with the revamping of our segment Rap Jury, where we reviewed music.
Mm-hmm.
I had a show a few years ago where it was just that on Saturdays, and I reviewed music from the city.
Okay.
When we brought it back for just a segment on Unfiltered, you were the first female artist from Pittsburgh we had a chance to review.
Wow.
And we were excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And the interesting part was, the most interesting part to me is because we do reviews of our top, like we pick our top 3 and our worst 3. And one of the worst 3 songs that I had for your album, I had on somebody else's album as one of the best 3 songs because of you. And the vice versa happened in your album where it was because of him that I didn't care about the song as much on your album.
Okay.
It was a joint with Hot Junior. And it was always funny to me because like when it was
You
probably
thought that was one of the worst songs?
for her album. For his album, it was the best song on his album.
Oh. Okay, but it was the worst song on my album.
One of the 3 worst. I don't think I made it. I don't know if it was the worst. It was just one of the ones I had down on the most.
That song is lit.
I'm just not even
Everybody loves that song.
And that's what. And Juggernaut's in here. Juggernaut is the in-house grandma DJ. Come down to the studio anytime y'all need to get some work done.
I would say
And I'm actually
Junior and Tomlin putting in work right now.
Oh no, Tomlin's always out there. I have a couple songs on that Junior project that I fucked with, but I gotta be drunk or fucked up to listen to that concert.
Yeah.
Like Hot Junior's a party style. I can at least bang your shit in the whip. I'm listening to a pipe down in the whip. Like I had the whole.
You know what's so funny is I thought that was one of my worst songs on my album.
It's catchy. Like I think I promise you
when you first made it, it was catchy.
Yeah, I mean it was cool.
Like I said, I might not have liked it listening to the context of the album, but when it comes on I listen to my iPod on shuffle. It doesn't my shuffle. If something that I don't want to listen to comes on, it gets knocked up. Mm-hmm. Pipe down, I notice I'm listening to it a lot, and I don't turn it off. Okay. So I can say that.
What time is it?
It is.
I'm hesitant with time.
7:55.
Okay, yeah, he got me because you know that song with Cherry Boss and Pretty Krissy dropping that 8.
Wow. But yeah, I mean that's what's up. I'm glad y'all keep it real. You know what I mean? Like I don't mess with that song. I don't like this song. Like I want people to be honest. Open and honest. Don't try to say like, "Oh, I love your music. I love everything that you put out." Like, because I feel like that's so fake and phony. Like,
no, it was just the funny part of like we don't get a lot of chances to have 2 songs on the same album, especially in the city at the same time.
Yeah, like we're about to do that in the next summer.
But that's fine. But it was interesting because I think we reviewed the Hot Junior project about a month earlier.
Okay.
So when we got your project, I'm like, that's the same joint. Yeah. And I was like, I loved it on Hawk's project because she destroyed it. And I was like. But now I don't really feel like listening to Hawk now.
So what was your favorite song on her album?
I gotta think about that one.
But like, no one never really showed us. That's my joint.
I wish I had the notes in front of me. Let me check.
What's my phone?
That is another song that is like real life. Like your phone be dying and you need to plug it in. Bro.
That might be one of the recurring songs too. Yeah. That might make its way back on.
BZ said he liked that song too.
Rose Gold 2.0.
Song right there.
That's because both of y'all, when I listen to your music, y'all hit real life subject matter.
Yeah.
And it's not it's like I've heard people do weird real life subject matter and it be corny. Yeah. Y'all make it entertaining. It's not. I'm trying to think of a song that I've heard recently where it's Macklemore, the thrift shop song.
Okay.
It doesn't get y'all aren't getting like cartoony.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still like I said, even with right.
Like Password and other things like that. I see what you're saying. I mean, we pretty much rap what we live, bro. Like,
yeah.
That's everything.
That's the other thing. Y'all ain't out here going crazy on gun talk. Y'all ain't out here talking about we trapping on the block and we shutting it down with these kilos.
Oh my god.
I shoot guns.
We have people that
I shoot guns at the range.
Do that, but I still have yet to go to the gun range. It's horrible. I need to go.
I've been to a gun range one time, so it's an interesting thing. I think the people up in there were kind of odded out that me and the homie went to the gun range.
People were saying like you just gotta get that out, like that first initial like shot, then you'll be good. So that's why I just need to release that, and then I think I'll be good.
I missed the whole conversation. I was reading comments.
Oh man, this dude.
Beezy said he loves that phone with the long charger. But he said he loves that long charger.
Where is that long charger?
It broke. It stopped working. That was that Gabe's charger.
Gabe's, yeah. Shout out to Gabe.
So, how are y'all? Another thing I wonder is how do y'all get like the concepts of y'all videos? Like when y'all think about that stuff. Y'all videos
the way I get my concepts is I pull something out of the song that was said, and I pretty much build the whole video around it.
Okay.
Now we bullshitted on plugging my phone and Hawk Jr.'s video because we shot the Hawk Jr. song. We wanted to shoot a club scene for that video song at the club. We shot it, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, and the plugging my phone was in a performance set too. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna pull the camera back out and record them performing plugging my phone. And we
some people don't even realize like it's the same place.
But I don't know, where we came up with that plugging my phone when the Uber pulled up. I don't know, bro. It just felt funny, like it was gonna be funny.
And then we had Walt Diddy.
Same with the Hawk Jr. thing. Them 2 songs was pretty much songs that we had no concept for shooting beats. We pretty much built the story that had nothing to do with what was said in the thing. Yeah. Except for the phone booth part. Mm-hmm. That's when I had Benji with the phone booth and the charger. You couldn't plug it in the phone booth.
Oh shit!
Yo, that single's about to drop. Y'all ready? It's gonna be on Pretty Krissy's page.
In a couple seconds, y'all. So while he's handling that, back over to you.
Captain Jackson.
When you were coming up, who would you say you were looking up to in the game musically?
It's so funny because I was geared towards like singers, like Mariah Carey and Erykah Badu, you know what I mean? And for real, I was looking at Foxy Brown and Eve, like those was my two top, you know what I mean, main chicks in the game. Of course, Remy was killing it back then too, but those was my two.
I hear the Foxy.
Yeah.
I do hear the Foxy one.
Yeah, that is my chick right there. Foxy Brown and Eve, they killed the game for real. Foxy Brown, love her skin tone. Yes. Eve, she just thrashes the game like for real. But those was the people that really motivated me.
Is there anybody in the game now? Like it doesn't matter race or gender or anything, but are there anybody in the game now that you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
Everybody and anybody who's willing to work, I'm willing to work too. For people who play games, like I don't got time. Like, I've been charging people, but you know what I mean. Like, if I fuck with you like that, I'm not gonna charge you an arm and a leg for a feature or videos and things like that. But some people play games, and I just got to move on. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing I know is y'all travel more than a lot of the people that we talk to. So what's the place that keeps on bringing y'all back? I already feel like I know the answer because everybody gives me
Atlanta.
Yeah, I do that.
Ohio, West Virginia.
West Virginia showing a love like that?
West Beach. Shout out, man.
West Virginia,
Shout
out to Truth
ENT.
Shout out to
Truth ENT,
Joshua
yeah.
Dunbar, Truth ENT.
Yeah, Brandy Dunbar. Y'all show love for real. West Beach shows love. We had clubs out there on lock and everything. You know what I mean? All the time. And where else? A lot of places in New York too. But we wasn't going out there. Them tolls. Them tolls is crazy. They're getting too crazy. Like for real. We just paid like what, $23, $24 for a Carlisle toll.
Okay.
Oh, Harrisburg. Like crazy. Like it was ridiculous. But other than that, like for real, we've been consistently going to different places and people are starting to get familiar with who we are. Like somebody from New York be down in Atlanta, like, oh, I remember y'all when y'all was in New York, and then vice versa. So it's good to have that love different places, but we do travel a lot.
Easy said, talk about the glitter shirt.
Man,
Fine, unfiltered. Yeah, let's
listen. We was making these shirts for Beezy, dog. We was peeling out this glitter for like an hour. Then he's like, "Oh, I want to do the back of the shirt." I'm like, "Man, I'm done. I can't do this no more." Because we was down there peeling this. Meanwhile, like vinyl is like, if you get the regular vinyl, it's cool. You can just peel it off.
Yeah.
You get glitter, it's a wrap. Because you can't see what you're peeling, so it's stupid. So shout out Beezy, man. Lucky I fucked with you because I wouldn't have been peeling no glitter out.
Chapon said, "Hey boo."
Hey boo, love you. That's my bestie.
So I got two questions about your bling. First is is that a boat?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was one of them rings that connected two fingers, and I looked, I was like, no. I was like,
wedding ring and then the bow. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll say that is big as fuck.
Oh, I have rings that are bigger than that, like cover my whole hand.
Yes,
the big bros.
And then I see you with the chain all the time. I think every time I've seen you in public, you've had this.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. Shout out to Beverly Wilkinsburg. She made my other bitch chain. It's hot. I try not to wear that too much because, I ain't trying to break it or nothing, but I got a lot of bitch chains. I got a bitch ring, bitch earrings,
bitch ring, we got
bitch shirts.
We got bitch shirts. We
got bitch bomb
around us. Bitches.
Oh, you're talking about bitch.
Oh,
I was like, I don't think we just gonna let that one slide.
Yeah.
I heard
Bro bomb too,
Bro bomb for the dudes.
Yeah. Chapstick.
I know. I was hoping that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the bitch chain.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, do I feel a Charlie horse coming on?
I actually got an acronym for it too.
Straight
It's
up
Beauty
his
in the
left
Creator's Heart.
Wait, say that again. Make sure.
Beauty in the Creator's Heart.
Okay.
Basically,
Yeah,
like, it's
I
not
like
the
that.
actual like
Beauty in the creator's
negative
heart.
connotation that everybody gives bitch. So that's why I came up with the acronym. So
That's so
exactly. Sometimes you gotta be.
Like literally, I think it's sexy for my name to call me that at certain times.
Right, exactly. They be like, no disrespect. I'm like, no, baby, ain't no disrespect. You know.
So real quick, since the track is dropped, let's one more time run down where we can find and hear the track that you just dropped at.
SoundCloud on Pretty Krissy's page, dog.
Pretty Krissy's page. Name of the track?
Little bit.
bitch.
Little Bitch. All right.
Little beauty in the creator's heart. Yo, ooh, that Charlie horse ain't going away. That's fun.
You better keep drinking that water.
Drinking his water since I've been
He don't
here.
drink no water. He be so damn dehydrated. I can't.
Yeah, that's what Charlie was saying. Well, lack of sex and water, and you're married. So we'll say
Yeah, and building grills.
It's just the water.
It's the water.
It's building grills.
Nobody needs.
This is the second time I got a Charlie horse from building grills.
Oh, man.
I really love your name.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You can call me PK for short.
No.
Is there a reason you spell it that way? Is there a reason like you spell it that way?
Brother, what way?
PK.
Oh no,
Because some people do with the C, and I'm like, it's PK. Like,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. It's just weird. Like that's pretty much how I roll with it.
For my homies.
I thought he would ask questions, but they're the ones that actually came out with my name. Him and what was his name? Baby Powder.
No, his name is
Is
Buck's
that-
the favorite.
Is that Powder or Baby Powder?
Powder.
Okay.
We used to call him
What were
Powder.
we going by before? Like, what's your old group name? And we just gone by your.
Me and my best friend's group name was called Harmony,
Okay.
and we were singers. And just I don't know. It just I wouldn't say it didn't work out. We just grew up and we had different ideas of how we wanted to do things. But you know,
Yeah,
we
harmony
love each other.
is like two total different.
That's what I'm
people.
saying. Because it's just like singer, harmony, rapper,
James
PK,
Harden.
you know.
No, I'm
So that's just two different connotations of who I am. But a lot of people, they look at me and they're like, oh, you don't seem like, you know, your music is like that. But then whenever I get up on stage and show them how my music is, and they're like, oh,
Is it,
that's a
like,
whole different side of you that I never knew was there.
is it just a stage presence to you, or is it like an alter ego?
I think it is, yeah. Honestly, I think it is because I just snapped into that. It's just show ready. And I'm
Yeah,
just
when
like,
did you snap?
Man, I've been snapped.
So you believe there was a day where it was
Favorite word is when she snapped.
Favorite word?
My favorite word is bitch. That's when she snapped.
That was it. That's what
That is change. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll give you that. That's when I did snap. But that was a
we love it. It's unreal. Like,
Turn up.
Great stage.
Turn up.
That's
Everybody on my live. Shout out to everybody that's on your
that's definitely what's that.
real juice, but it's cool because I did real.
So I always try to get one of the stories we talked about in our previous segment into this. Since y'all are a couple and y'all are parents, it seems like a good one for this. We have a assistant principal in Tacoma, Washington, who we found out is also rapping. Give me one quick second and I will get you some of the lyrics of this man up for you real quick. But this man's lyrics are not the type of thing I think you want your child's assistant principal to be out here spitting.
Is he rapping in front of the kids?
No, but he's rapping about them.
it's out there.
Oh, he's talking. He dissed them.
Download it.
He dissed the kids.
I got the lyrics for you right here. Give me a reason just to load up a rifle. Pull the fire alarm in the lobby of my high school. Leave the halls bloody like a high noon tycoon. I'm about to cancel Christmas. I won't leave a freaking witness. Nah, I put Santa on my hit list. Celebrate Kwanzaa and cancel Christmas.
Listen here.
That sounds like Eminem lyrics.
This is a light-skinned principal from Tacoma, Washington.
I just don't feel like that's appropriate because of all the negative stuff that's going on in the schools right
Yeah,
now.
that's bullshit.
First of all, that's just not cool at all. That's oh no.
And then he looks like Ty Dolla $ign with his hair cut.
That's just no. That no.
Yo, that's out of pocket.
Like I said, like
Stick to being what is he, a principal?
assistant,
Assistant.
former assistant principal.
Yeah.
Is he still the
principal?
We say it's fire.
Yeah, is
On
he
air.
still the principal?
I want to say shout out to Ace. She listened to the new jam. She said it's
Ace
fire.
money.
She said it's. Had to download the Facebook app. Why didn't you have the Facebook app already?
I can't with this.
Dang.
Oh yeah,
Cherry Boss is on
Cherry,
there.
cherry.
You see our little meat emoji.
So she downloaded.
She
Yeah.
downloaded the Facebook app.
That's confusing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in my life.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
don't,
I'm confused by how they saw the live, but they didn't have. So she was on our computer apparently. All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that confused the shit out of me real quick. So y'all ain't down. So y'all know what? Y'all ain't trying to hop on a verse with the
No.
assistant person.
No, not if he's rapping about that type of stuff, man. Because these kids is getting killed. That's not nothing to joke.
That's true. That is true.
Another shooting just happened, didn't it?
No, I got to say that
Oh,
I
you
found
did.
this story.
Yeah, he looked like Ty Dolla $ign with his haircut.
I got this story before that happened. So
Before the Phoenix happened?
yeah, before the Phoenix. This is a preview before the Phoenix story. So yeah, I mean, this might be bad timing for him, but it's like 2 days before the Phoenix story.
Oh, yeah, they're out of
That's
pocket.
crazy. It's just, you know, our kids nowadays, they do look up to us and they see everything that we do. You know what I mean? Even though I feel like it's 10 times worse than our generation. They're fucked. I'm sorry. But
Yeah, their generation's fucked.
for real, like, it's so funny because my stepdaughter, she was actually listening to a song and singing the lyrics. And I'm like, girl, what you know about that song? She was like, well, I mean, I listen to your music. I said, you know what? Touche. Because I'm like, all right, you singing all that other stuff. And then I'm over here talking about bitch and all this other stuff. So it's like, all right, well, if you listen to that, then why am I going to try to have my music from you when you're already listening to what's already out there? So it's like your kids are going to experience that whether they want to, whether you want them to or not.
What? Because this is interesting. I don't have we never get this. I've noticed raising children and being a performer like you are. Was there a day where you had to like have like a separate Birds and the Bees talk about you, like how you perform in your music? Like, was there like, so this is what I do, but
No, because my daughter.
Not really, yeah, because she is her own self. You know, she knows she ain't supposed to be cussing. She knows she ain't talking about vulgar things and things like that in her music. So whenever she raps her own style and things like that. She takes a little bit from us, but she's her own person. So that's the thing that I applaud about her, because she's not just taking everything and it's just thinking in her head. She's taking little pieces and then learning from that and then making it her own. So that's what I respect about Wavy Nay.
Wavy Nay, she's turned.
I know, because like I said, that's something I hear a lot about that when it comes to like actors and movie stars, where they're like they gotta watch what their kids watch with them, especially if they're doing risque stuff. Yeah. And I've never really had the chance to ask the artist that. That's definitely something, especially artists like you like to, like I said, you like to use your sex appeal. Like I said, you like to let the people know you got the curves and stuff out in the video.
How do you know she got the Don't look at my wife, dog. And y'all not.
But he's the one that be telling me to do all this stuff anyway.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my boy. He got that show coming up June 9th that I'm DJing at. Ooh, I ain't know I be on.
Oh my God. But anyway, back to the kids. All about the kids. I don't know, like his daughter is just different from other kids that you see, because they'll just want to mimic and do everything that they see their parents doing, or everything that they see their role model doing. It might not be their parents, you know, but his daughter is totally different from that. So that's why I'm like, it's different for each parent. Parenting is different for each parent.
So how does it? I might be wrong, but y'all shot the Run Up the Check video here?
Run Up a Check. Yeah, that was here.
That was here. So this is an interesting. You're doing an interview in the place that you shot a video.
Yeah.
Technically, the third interview.
Well, your third interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one. BZ did one. She did one.
Before or after the video?
Mine was before the video. 2 was after. Run Up a Check. Go check out Run Up a Check. It's on Facebook
YouTube.
right now.
Shout out Beeper.
Pretty Krissy.
Let's say, if y'all want
We
to
got
see
so
more,
much work out there. It's crazy. If you just go on YouTube and type in Pretty Krissy, it's probably gonna be like.
If you
3
Google
pages.
me, it's gonna be like 4 pages.
Might be 5 now.
Yeah, it might be.
that's putting in work there. That's the work that, like, again, like y'all said before, y'all put in a lot of work. That's why you said you don't think there's anybody else out here working harder than her. Because you're out here, y'all moving city to city. Y'all already said other states want y'all. Like y'all are in demand.
Mm-hmm.
And again, y'all are a power couple in the city.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like everybody wants to idolize Jay and Beyonce's and the Will and Jada's. The players be idolized. They ain't fuck up yet. But People should be looking at couples like y'all. Like I said, y'all have shown the entrepreneur spirit, being an entrepreneur in this city is, and doing it the right way.
Yeah,
and
we definitely didn't get together when we was on. We making it run together before we even see the bucks. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'd rather it be like that anyway. I wouldn't be able to trust no girl getting with her when I'm on already.
Yes.
We already had the dream like
Having a lot of
together,
sex.
so we already knew what we wanted from the gate. So it's like we base everything around music. It's like music is our life. It's not just a hobby. And a lot of people just feel like, oh yeah, I'll do a song here and there. Like, no, I wake up, eat, sleep, breathe music. Like that's what we think about all the time.
Oh no, definitely. Everybody. If the people in the city haven't seen it, then they don't want to see it. But
And that's true.
They're watching, but they don't want to say nothing about it. And the people that do say, don't click the like for real. Let's be real.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's
You got totally different when you got glasses on.
Yeah, Stunning My Shades. Check out for that video coming out soon whenever we shoot that.
That is such an awesome. I didn't even finish typing in the whole name. I started typing Krissy, started spelling Krissy with a K,
Mm-hmm.
and you popped up. So that's awesome. I look at music all day. People tell us right around to look at your music all the time. It takes 1,000 different people I go through sometimes.
Yeah, because they don't got a lot of material out.
Hey, turn up, turn
That's
up.
what's up.
That's one of the reasons why I changed my name to Dude with the Hawk. Because when you type in Fly Guy on YouTube, there's so many different Fly Guys that pop up. There's no other Dude with the Hawk.
Right. Smart.
And my Mohawk is the coolest in the universe. Don't forget that one.
You know, Captain Jack Sparrow. What's his name? Mr. T. He probably feels the same way. So now you can better hashtag Mr. T.
Oh my God.
And for what he just said about the shades,
What's up, Hope? How
she
you
probably
doing,
be taking the
baby?
shades off in a
Ooh,
second
Hope on
for
there?
my man and James. You got any more questions before we get to your say?
Yeah, come check out the new crib, Hope.
I think, but we want to go ahead and shut it. Okay.
So we're gonna be right back in a few seconds with the rest of this interview. Like I said, we'll still give her some more questions while we're doing this, but it's time for James to break out the who and what. We said we got the who right here. The what will be prepared in a few minutes because today is a
They
prepared
said
episode.
prepared like they had this.
What? Yeah,
Hey,
like I'm
hey.
so nervous.
Good news. Charlie Horse went away.
Oh,
Cold
good.
water.